The Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money Boss.
What's happening, man?
What's happening, man? Hump Day. Just like that, we back. Secret Menu Podcast. Kimmy the Kim in the house. Amber White in the house. It is Hump Day, though. One of my favorite days of the week, you know what I'm saying? You halfway there. Keep going. Just like that, we back though. We in the building. Diego Red, Money Boss.
What's poppin'?
I know it's midweek, but how was your weekend, my guy?
Yeah. It was cool. I got out. Shout out to Second to None. They had their annual dance. Compton AV came out and performed.
I seen the footage. I didn't know where motherfuckers was at. Okay.
Yeah, that fucking clubhouse. Shout out to 220. They had a car show in Stockton. The motherfuckers up now. Shout out to Iron Hog in Bakersfield. They had the Black History parade thing, and Iron had their annual.
You went to all that shit? You went to all of that?
Shout out. No, I didn't go nowhere but to Second to None.
Okay, I said that nigga went everywhere. That nigga named all kind of shit. Okay. Shout out to everybody who did that shit.
Shout out to everybody that had this shit going on.
Shout out to you. I'm like, that nigga, you, these niggas said I got out, or you got out. Okay, you said you only went to which one?
I went Second to None.
Okay, Second to None.
Second to None, yeah.
Cue ball is in the house.
Yes, sir. It was cool. It's cool.
That's what it do. And I didn't see no tragedies and no bullshit take place, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I seen the homie came home too, you feel me? Let me see.
Yeah. Are you talking about DK?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Always good to see motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, get that second chance at life, man. Always good to see motherfuckers get a second chance at life. But just like that, we back at Secret Menu Podcast on a Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, starting a little late, not too late. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got nothing else to do. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. So y'all know how we do this shit. It is the middle of the week, Secret Menu Podcast. We get a little political and have a little fun, you know what I'm saying? Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is definitely in his own humble abode. And got a phone call. And it wasn't from your mama. It wasn't from your auntie. It wasn't from your cousin. It was from your sister. And she had the nerve to say, I found out what you've been doing with my family. Hey. This has been going on for a while, sweetheart.
Going on for quite some time.
You on the late bus. I didn't know that y'all was doing that type of shit. It wasn't your business to know.
Was she trying to get in where she fit in?
That's what I was saying. I was like, are you trying to enjoy the party as well? If not, shut the fuck up and why you texting me?
Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
This is not for you.
Just like but that, we back though. Hump Day Secret Menu Podcast, man. Want to start on kind of a somber note for me. I don't even know if Boss is familiar. First of all, let's do this though. Rest in peace, Roberta Flack. Strumming my pain. Yeah. You young motherfuckers think that's Lauryn Hill's song. That was Roberta Flack. Lauryn Hill redid it and blew the fuck up off of it, though. Shout out to Lauryn Hill, though, because she would bring her out to different shows to perform it with her. Killing me softly. Man, Roberta's out of here, though. But we lost another titan. Another titan in these YouTube streets we lost, man, is the cussing pastor.
What?
Rest in peace, my nigga. Thaddeus Matthews, the cussing motherfucking pastor, passes away at 67 years old after battling some health issues. His wife gave this statement: no more sickness, no more worries. You said you were tired and wanted to rest. I think he said, I'm motherfucking tired. But she said he said he was tired. We'll take that. Today at 2:25 p.m., you transition peacefully surrounded by family and friends. Facebook family and friends, we want to thank those of you who have been praying for him and us during these trying times. We ask that you continue to keep us in your prayers as we process our loss. Peace and blessings to all. Man, rest in peace. Thaddeus Matthews, the cussing pastor. And it wouldn't be right if we didn't start it like this, man. This is a Tuesday message, I think. It's Wednesday. But it was for yesterday. But then I had some shit going on. Boss had some shit going on. But we was going to start it like this. So we still going to start it like this with some inspiration from the cussing pastor himself. Let's take a look.
And happy Tuesday. This is Stop Giving a Fuck What a Motherfucker Says About You Day. Many of you find yourself depressed, you find yourself worrying, you find yourself in agony over what a motherfucker's had to say about you. And I'm talking about broke motherfuckers that's working on the same job, making the same pay, folk are living in the same living conditions as you. Quit giving a fuck what a motherfucker says. You know, they talk about me. They say you the cussing pastor, but y'all don't give a fuck about these bishops, these elders, these apostles, they fucking little boys, and the priests too. Fuck you, okay? Get up and be about yourself. Don't worry about nobody else. It's all about you today. Quit giving a damn what somebody says about you. In fact, walk up to that motherfucker and tell him, kiss my ass and call it sweet.
Nigga reminds me of a nigga I know. I just can't put my finger on it. Reminds me of this nigga. Reminds me of somebody I know. The cousin pastor was one of them ones, man. Before we get into the current events and things, I just want to pay homage to the cousin pastor because he was one of the early on YouTube motherfuckers that I was fixated on. I couldn't stop watching. But there was a day, boss. The cousin pastor met his motherfucking man. If you familiar with the cousin pastor, he would have different people from his community and shit come on the show. He'd be like, motherfucker, is you gay? Well, motherfucker, is you gay? Like, he would just be on some bullshit. And he was a very entertaining motherfucker. But one day, I don't know who this nigga is he had on there, but he wasn't going for the cousin pastor shit. This is one of the most iconic cousin pastor moments. Let's take a look at it.
Sounded crazy on my end. It sounded all muffled and
It was
shit.
muffled. Oh, goddamn. Look up cussing pastor meets
I've seen
his
it
match.
already. He said, "What you gonna do? Hit me like you hit the bitch?"
Because remember, cussing pastor slapped the shit out of bitch. I think she was a stud though. She wanted to be a man. He slapped the shit out of bitch. Oh damn! I hate y'all didn't hear that. But if you ever want to die laughing, just go to YouTube. Look at cussing pastor meets his match. Oh my god, man! I'm sorry. I'm sorry it was muffled. Sometimes I get a call when I'm downloading or something and it fucks up the shit. My bad. My bad.
That
My
shit
motherfucking
was
bad.
funny.
Rest in peace to cussing
Nigga, I ain't
pastor.
scared. What you think you gonna do? You gonna hit me like you touched the bitch?
He said, nigga, you gonna let a bitch stand between us? She said, I'm security. Nigga, you got a bitch for security. That was a classic. Goddamn, I hate we couldn't do that. They probably would have Facebook striked us anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's Wednesday. Secret Media Podcast on Hump Day. I hope all the goddamn videos ain't muffled, man. What the fuck is going on in the world? You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the world today? Tragedy struck, bro. I don't know what city this was, but I know a lot of y'all saw this story. Single mother at some point becomes homeless. She's sleeping in her car and it's snowing, it's raining, all kind of shit. She's sleeping in a car, she says, with I believe 3 kids and her mother at times. She's sleeping in a car. 2 of the kids die due to hypothermia, right? Initially, people was like, damn, this is some tragic shit. This is fucked up. Why did nobody help her? I'm not familiar with her city and what goes on there. I'm a nigga who grew up in a manner where it was times me and my mama got homeless. You know what I'm saying? There were places to go. Marjorie Mason Center. Shout out Marjorie Mason Center. There were several places that would take you in if you were a woman with a child. And then Marjorie Mason had and a lot of people don't even know, in that Belmont, the Visadero,
homeless playground. I mean,
yeah, in that area,
Dickie's playground.
In that area, there are houses, like safe houses for battered women. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
we lived for a moment, nigga, in one of them houses. So it's 4 or 5 mothers, me, my mom, and we got our room, but it's other women in the other rooms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mom's bust a move, we get up out of there though. But that's an experience that I had. So this shit kind of touched home because I'm like, damn, it should have been help for her. You know what I'm saying? When interviewed, they asked her, did she speak with the father? She said, I spoke with him. I asked him for help. When they speak to the father says, she asked me to pick my kids up, but I live in another state or I live in another city or something. I live far away. She never said, I'm homeless. My kids, come get your kids because they don't got nowhere to go. She, women say, hey, come get your kid. I don't know what. I get him. I'm trying to work though. Had she said she was homeless, I would have came and got my kids. She never said she was homeless. Let's take a look at both sides of this story though, and let's analyze this for a moment. Make sure I'm hitting the right one.
The one who made me a mother. I lost a 2-year-old. I'm dying inside. It hurt. I feel like my heart is breaking. And I have 2 more kids to live for.
It's been a long journey for Tatiana Williams with an even tougher battle ahead. She spent the last 3 months living in a van with her children.
And I regret having to sleep out there so bad. I tell him I'm sorry, but I tried. I tried to keep hotels. I tried to pay people to stay there. It wasn't working for me.
1 a.m. on Monday morning, they parked at the Hollywood Greektown Casino parking garage in below freezing temps. Overnight, the car ran out of gas, and the next day, her 9-year-old son was not breathing.
I tried to give him CPR, and I was just giving him CPR. I just kept saying, Fetty, don't leave me. Don't leave me, please. I lost one who made me a mother.
She says she reached out to Curry, who's the father of 3 of her children.
I asked him, I said, can you get your kids for me? I said, I need help. You know I'm homeless. I done kept a room this long. I couldn't keep it no more.
They were homeless. Had Tatiana ever reached out asking to?
No, she did not. All she said was, can I get them? Can I get them? Homeless, that's 2 different things.
She said she had been homeless for 3 months.
That's what I saw, about 3 months, but she ain't never said nothing to me. Nothing. So all them other sob stories, they can cut all that. No, she did not.
Curry, who lives in Novi, says Williams never specified why she wanted to drop their kids off to him.
Tragic. I know a lot of times when people are in relationships, because motherfuckers immediately say, he's a motherfucker, he should be in jail too. Nigga, if she says she need help, you come running. That is your kids, you know what I'm saying? However, we know that because he has a new girlfriend too. So people been putting videos up of him and his new girlfriend. He got a big back. Who the fuck he love, that's his girl. He got a new girl. But they been blasting his new girl, this nigga. And he was at like the casino like the week prior, and he had hit for like 2,000 or something at the casino. So they got the video like, yeah, nigga, we hit, and the motherfucker, him and the big bitch. They're like, nigga, you had that money, you didn't go get your kids. It's a tough pill to swallow because I feel like you should have said, hey, I'm homeless. Come get the kids. But you know, in relationships, we play that mental tug of war shit.
Right.
You still mad at me for not fucking with you. I'm sorry. Into the well-being of his children as well. Just what's your analysis?
Based on the 2 videos that I've seen, I think I'm gonna put you in. I'm gonna put myself in them shoes. If my baby mama just tell me to come get the kids, and I got shit going on, and I'm one of the guys that baby mama come get the kids. I got some shit going on right now, and I can't do it. You know what I mean?
And you don't live around the corner. You're in another state. Right. Did he say state or city? What did he say?
I don't.
Okay, I don't know if I got the right, because I've seen so many videos of this. I don't know if that video was the one where he was like, man, I live in another state. I want to say he said I live in another state. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
I got shit going on. I can't, get to where you want me to be right now. So you're going to have to hold up and let me do what I'm doing so, I can get there. Then it's you with your mama, or your mama in the car living with you too. Like, y'all gotta, somebody gotta bust a move. You know what I mean? And to me, it don't seem like nobody was really trying to bust a move when she say she was holding down a hotel. Like,
on her end.
On her end. Like, my mama told me this. Mama's babies, daddy's maybe. My mama used to tell. I'm like, I never understood this. She's like, because as a mother, these are my kids. Off the rip, period. If a daddy don't come around this motherfucker, nothing. These are my kids. I have to hold these kids down with all I have. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure they got it too. And we live in how we need to. You know what I mean? daddy's maybe, meaning that nigga may be a father to the child and he may not be a father to that child. You know what I mean? And come around and do the shit he's supposed to do. So
was that, because I can't hear the videos when I play them. Was that the video where he says, my mama and my family live around the corner?
No, I didn't hear that.
Okay, so I watch, because, certain shit fuck with me and I just go down a rabbit hole. So there's a video where he explains, he's like, nigga, all my people right there from that neighborhood. She could have took the kids to my people. She did call and say, can you come get your kids? And I said, shit, I'm working. I got shit going on. What's up? I'll come get them when I usually come get them. She hang up. Like, fuck you. You don't want to get your kids. But he says she never told him she was homeless. But he's like, she know my kids is good at my people in them house all the time. My mama, I got aunties. He said he got people right there in that vicinity that the kids is good at. He live in another place. You know what I'm saying? So I grabbed the wrong video, rush it, because I honestly got this last because I forgot all about this, and I grabbed it last, like, oh, let me go get that because I seen some other shit. Because this is the shit that burnt me up. Only some shit, when certain shit bother me, and I'm going to talk about the other 3 things that bothered me this week. But this is one of the things that bothered me last week, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Wandy Greer, shout out Oda Squirrel, shout out Demetrius Hall. This is one of the things that bothered me last week. It take a lot to bother me too, because the social media shit, you're never surprised with all the shit you see, so it take a lot to bother me. This one bothered me because bitches in her hometown, people in her hometown, they post a video of her partying after the children died. So I go find the post, the original. It ain't been a week since the kid's been dead. She turning up. Let's take a look. As I go through that rabbit hole, it's a city. So where they from, it's a city divided. Because you got all the people who don't know nothing about these motherfuckers in the comments, but you can clearly see it's people from right where they at. Just like if some shit happened in Fresno that went viral, you'll see the Fresno side of the story right there. So wherever they from, that side of the story is right there in the comments. So some people from their city shared it. Like, look at this bitch. She was at such and such. They got the girl name. You can party, turn up, drink Patron, do all this shit with these people in this party. None of these motherfuckers had a couch for you to lay on. None of these people you partying with. That house you was at dancing, they ain't have a back house or a back room for you to party. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how people deal with their pain. I don't know how people deal with their trauma. I deal with mine in different ways at different times. You know what I'm saying? I've took some serious losses and motherfuckers like, you all right? Shit, I'm Gucci. 3 months later, I crash. I have a breakdown because I wasn't able to process it immediately. You never know. So I don't know if this is just her being traumatized and trying to get over the shit, bitch. I don't know if it's a bitch that's there like, bitch, get your mind off of it, hit the blunt, take a drink, dance, bitch, party. It just don't look right when you got a national attention story, because this clip is after you all over the news with the GoFundMe and all the shit. How do you feel about this? Is this just a motherfucker grieving in their own way? Or is it too soon? I looked, it was 5.5 days from the time the children died, that video.
For me, I don't look at it like it's something that somebody should be faulted for because they're doing whatever they're doing. Because like you said, everybody grieve different. Everybody ain't the same. I don't know what's going on with her and how she doing what she doing and whatever she doing. I don't think it's nobody's excuse, you know what I mean, to try to make her look like she's bad because she's out doing whatever the fuck she's doing. So I look at it that way. And then I'm going to say something to you because you said, you know, there's people, houses that you at could have let you, or You have a place or anything. Man, people only around you to see you doing bad. They not. Most motherfuckers ain't around you to help you. Most motherfuckers is around you to make sure you doing bad.
I see it with funerals.
They like to keep you in a somber state with them. You feel what I'm saying?
I see it when people die and motherfuckers come to the. But it makes me. It kind of go both ways, because here's the thing with life though, right? This is Keisha. You ain't really been fucking with Keisha. Keisha baby drowns. Everybody rushes to be next to Keisha. Rumor is Keisha kind of had an alcohol addiction or drug addiction and wasn't watching that baby. That's how the baby drowned. No facts on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people didn't fuck with her because they felt she used drugs and did too much, hypothetically. In the first place, baby dying may be a result of that, but everybody comes to put arms around Keisha when Keisha passes. At the same time, all these people got their life. They got their baby daddies. They got their job. They got their piece of shit boss. They got their baby daddy that's cheating on them. They got their bitch that's cheating on them. They got their child support case. They got their parole officer coming to the house all the time. And that mean brother, sister, everybody got some shit going on. Like, so sometimes your problem ain't my emergency sometimes. So you right. Yeah, she can come over here and have a drink and party, but that wasn't their emergency. It ain't the people house she partying at priority to give her a place to live when she was going through that, right?
Right.
It just made me wonder, because people say it at the funeral all the time, like, why we gotta come together when it's a funeral? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. If you're not telling your baby daddy you homeless, are you not telling your friends and shit you homeless too? Based on perception, based on social media, you think that you might have think she treated everybody else the same as a baby daddy?
I'm not sure. I can't say that. I don't want to say that. I don't know. But what I do know is we all hang around people. And all of us hang around a lot of people. And some people say, oh, well, not me. I don't hang around a lot of people. My circle is small as a dot. Sometimes that dot that you got of people that's around you, that dot, they just around you to see if you're doing okay. Because as soon as you're doing bad, they're not there. They're there to watch you. And you can really pay a lot of attention if you don't, because a lot of people don't watch what's going on around them. When you post shit or you do something good or you really there embracing life, there's no clapping for you from them people in your circle.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's silence. But something goes wrong, they're the first motherfucker to be on your post to say something to you about what's going on, how this happened, what this is, what that is. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Sometimes you gotta.
A lot of motherfuckers just be being nosy. I'll see a tragedy happen to somebody, and I'll get a call from a motherfucker I ain't heard from in forever. But they know that I'm related to the tragedy some way. What's up with you, dog? You know what I'm saying? If I see some shit that happened, boss, what happened with that? But I'm talking about a motherfucker that do not fuck with you. Like, you ain't heard. Like, you don't fuck with me. Like, I ain't heard from you. Like, a motherfucker call out of the blue. Like, oh, what's up with you? Shit. Man, what happened with?
Right.
You just trying to get into the, you feel me? That shit be crazy, bro. This shit is sad, but what did happen is, and remember I said, I would think there's some type of help, some type of shit going on in the city. The city awarded her or provided her, I don't understand the parameters of what this is, with an apartment though. Let's take a look.
Today we are blessing the family who had faced a real devastating issue by losing 2 kids. And we in the city decided to step up and try to do something good for them and preserving their dignity and respect. And especially for the kids, to make sure they have a better future. We put in food for them. Everything we've done brand new, from windows, furnace, painted the house, put in new flooring.
Wow. Look at all of this. I'm just so appreciative. You like it? Yes. Yay! That's all that matters.
We can't do nothing to compensate for the loss of the kids, but it's at least a good start to cope with the situation that he's in.
Shout out to them, but I can't play the applause. But then I can. Because if you didn't tell your baby daddy you was homeless, I don't know if you've been to any of these offices and told anybody you was homeless. I live in Las Vegas. They got places like Little Career Center. What's the name of that one? I just told a young lady where to go. And I'm like, these ladies help me. You feel me? A girl was doing my dreads and she was talking about how her baby daddy was down on his luck. And she was like, this place will pay for you to get your CDL. But she's on the phone telling her homegirl that, you know? Like, bitch, send a nigga over there. I'm like, hey, where that shit at? You know what I'm saying? I've sent many niggas to it, though. I just can't think of the name of it because it's been like 5 years since I had my CDL. But I know they have all these programs and help for young women. Like, when women come through the door, it's like, I've watched them skip the line. Like, baby, what, like, the ladies look out for ladies. Women, it's just a women thing. Women look out for women. So I can't imagine her going nowhere and saying, man, I'm homeless, man, my baby's living out the car, and nobody helped her, though. I can't imagine that. I can't say if she did or didn't, though, like Boss say. I just can't imagine it, though, Boss. I can't imagine. I gotta hold her, in my mind, I hold her at somewhat fault. Because I don't believe, even if baby daddy didn't respond and say, I'll be there, he didn't come running, I don't believe you took the necessary steps to go seek help to get them kids out the street. I don't know. That's just
I'm
my
just going to say
thought.
this, and people may look at me crazy and strange and deranged when I say it. You had a pussy. if it was that goddamn serious, you got something that's going to sell to the end of time.
I don't know, might want to buy that motherfucker right there.
Shit.
It's selling. This nigga's crazy.
18 and 80, dumb, crippling, crazy. They buying.
Shout out Sharon Mitchell in the house. Sharon says, especially with the children, women ain't gonna let the babies. And I've seen it. I can't even think of the name of this place, but there's like 2, 3 places. I've been to like 3 of them. There's one on Martin Luther King and Lake Mead in Vegas, if you know where that is. Well, there's 2 right there, and then there's another one on Charleston. I've been to all 3, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, nigga, they paying for CDLs? Bitch wrote me a $4,500 check. Like, here, baby, take this motherfucker to them people you good. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Barber colleges, bartending school, culinary school. It's over 246 programs these people pay for. So if you got somebody in the Las Vegas area who needs some help with some shit, I know a place where they will take. All you got to do is walk in there and say, they're going to say, if you don't get food stamps, go get food stamps, and that is enough for us to help you. I don't know where she lived at, though. And then for these motherfuckers, that nigga gave her the newest washing machine on the market.
Hey man, I be telling niggas, man, motherfuckers be playing the play, and a lot of motherfuckers use the play to get the situation, man. I'm not saying she did it, but I'm just saying it'd be a lot of motherfuckers using the play, homie. You know what I mean?
Even
because
the people.
They don't want to. Come on, bro.
Even the dude that's giving her the shit,
giving her the apartment. It's a play, and that's what I be wanting people to understand. And I'm all for the help. I'm all for helping people. I'm all for doing what's right. that's why I'm really on my shit about self-awareness, self-worth, self-knowledge, understanding who you are as a person. You know, because like I tell people, you don't do things just because you do it. You do it because that was what's in you. That's why you did it. And a lot of people don't understand they doing things like that. But when I see a play, I know a play, man. And most of this shit be plays, homie.
Shout out Dana Marie, Jackie Brown, Kaz Richardson, right? Shout out to y'all pulling up. Jackie Brown says they will take the kids and leave you on the streets. I've heard people say they were worried about having their kids to, I'm going to just keep it all the way clean. People who say that kind of shit be on drugs. Or keep it a buck. If you're not on dope, if you're not on crystal meth or crack or nothing, you can walk in there and say I'm homeless. They're not finna come take your kids or do nothing with your kids. If ain't nobody reporting that the kids are in danger, if ain't nobody reporting that you harming these kids, they're not taking your kid. Not in 2025. You know what I'm saying? They're not taking your kids from you because you saying I'm fucked up and I don't got nowhere to live. They're not taking your kids from you. Now, if you're afraid, and I don't want to judge or look at the young lady a certain way, I don't want to judge. You know what I'm saying? I think it was some other shit going on, though.
That is.
Some other shit going on.
You can look at a motherfucker and just... I hate when I do that, though. Because
I did it. So don't feel bad.
You can look at a motherfucker and say something, but you don't know what a motherfucker really going through and what their situation is. But when you're a good judge of character, when you can really read, because that's a gift that you got, that you can read the room and you can read a person. Like before you even get to that person, like you can just like I already broke this shit down with you already before you open your mouth. Something already gave me that energy.
Some dope being used.
Your aura and your energy already has been transferred. I get it all. I know what it is. You know what I mean? And everybody don't have that pickup sign. Like a lot of people don't have that in them to know how to pick that shit up. But like I said, this was a play because there's no way you live in. First of all, people just understand this. This is why I'm telling y'all it was a play. How the fuck did you drive your car? You wasn't having no dough. You wasn't having no money. But you was able to put gas and then your car went out of gas.
If you living out the car, I don't mean you got to move.
No, she drove it to somewhere. So it had to have some fucking gas.
I didn't see the driving of the car.
They drove it to the casino park. She drove it to the casino
But that's
park.
where they was living out of, that casino parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't.
No, bro.
I'm
said they ran out of
$4 of gas. You get. You know what I'm saying? You can pay. I don't.
You ran out of gas. You ran out of gas because you left the car on for the heater or whatever. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's no here or there. So I'm just trying to figure out where'd you get the gas money from? Was you panhandling to get the money? So you should have kept panhandling because you know you was in trouble when you was running out of gas.
She had a total of 5 kids. I don't be pocket watching, but I know with some welfare check.
200 and some change, man. Come on, man.
Per child?
Stop playing.
How that work? Is it per kid? Planet Vegan in the house.
Up to 3.
Shout out Planet Vegan.
In California,
so she got 5.
It's like up to 3.
I know that food stamp shit was like $1,200.
Out of the roof.
Yvonne Gordon in the house. I know the food stamps was crazy. I don't know. This shit just bothered me, man. You know what I'm saying? But prayers for them. Because she got 2 more kids or 3 more. I think she had a total of 5. 2 died.
Yeah.
From
hypothermia. A 9-year-old and then.
So her first baby, she said the baby that made her a mother. The first one died and then the 2-year-old died. That's crazy on the same night, man. Love your loved ones, bro. And look out. Look for the signs when you can't watch it. You know what I'm saying? I got a niece and I be in her business.
Then,
you know what
I'm wondering. I'm wondering.
You can't always be.
Did she say she was in? I'm still lost as a bitch, homie. I'm lost because did I hear her say she was in the car with her mama? Her mama was living in the car with her too.
Her mama. It's me, the 5 kids, and my mama sometimes.
Where I'm lost at, bro. This is why I say it's a play. This is why. Yo, you mean to tell me your mama let y'all
at the end of the day, though, bro, it's treacherous because it's some fucked up. It's some motherfuckers like that. It's some mamas and daughters who do crystal meth together. We in that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a mama and a daughter that do crystal meth together. Fentanyl. All you gotta ever do is go to Phoenix, Arizona, and look at the bus stops. It's mothers and daughters getting high together. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say it's impossible.
Drinking together.
Yeah, I can't say it's impossible for mama to be fucked up with her.
Right.
I can't say it's impossible. It's just a fucked up situation that she had to lose 2 children. Cher says those children didn't deserve to die like that. The mother should have done everything in her power to assure the children were in a safe space. I would have died before I let my children die. I just can't. Maybe they gonna look at me and boss like we don't have no sympathy for it. I got sympathy for the children. I just don't understand. Like,
man,
Jackie Brown says, "Wow, sounds like my neighbors." Your neighbors are like a mother, daughter, get high, get fucked up neighbors. I know some motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mother, daughter.
I don't know.
Daddy, mama. I mean, brother, mama, son, mama. In your mind, like mama, because that's where we come from. Like, bitch, when you fucking up, you drop the kids off at your mama house and run the streets. But we in a time now, bro, where the grandmamas is 34 and fucked up too. They fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tonisha Yancey in house. She says, I've been a foster parent for 8 years. You'll be surprised what mental health can do in the situations and predicaments that these kids are left in. It's crazy. Mental health along with the drug shit. You know what I'm saying? Fentanyl is rampant. Crystal meth is rampant. Living in Fresno, if y'all don't know what fentanyl and crystal meth is doing, there's an entire fentanyl documentary. And the only fentanyl documentary, well, that's the second one. The second fentanyl documentary I saw was on Phoenix. The first one was on Fresno. There's a excellent crystal meth documentary. They in Fresno. Like, these are motherfucking filmmakers because they're asking people, where can we find motherfuckers who are on it the worst, the baddest, doing, and this is where they come get the footage in Fresno, right off of motherfucking G Street along the railroad tracks. They're interviewing these people. These documentaries are on the internet, and there are drug documentaries in Fresno, bro. So, and that's Fresno. Imagine the Midwest where there's nothing else to do. Like, you can drive to the beach from Fresno. Like, you in the Midwest ain't shit. Motherfucker ain't got nothing but drugs. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Jackie said her neighbors asked to sleep on her couch last night. Did you let him? I don't mean to laugh, but did you let him? See, because I can't have him kind of. Boss know the situation though, because it be motherfucker like Boss had a motherfucker ask him could they stay one time, and I was like, Boss, don't. You remember? I'm like, bro, you cool? Who the fuck was that? He's like, oh, that nigga popped up saying, like, yeah, you don't need to let that nigga stay. And it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know when a motherfucker using drugs, like, you never know if they're going to snap in the middle of the night with a knife or, I don't know. It's sad, bro. It's sad. Rest in peace to them kids. Sarah Purdue is in the house. It's sad.
It is. And we watching the shit as it goes along each day, how shit is playing out. And I say this, and I'm gonna keep saying this to everybody so you can understand it. 2025, it's an odd year. I just said this. I told you guys this back in 2023. 2025 will be the greatest year for you if you're on your shit and moving forward. Just don't get off your shit. Don't let all this chaos and bullshit corrupt your head to make you all this crazy chaotic shit that's going on.
Excellent. I know they looking at you, boss, like, 2025 gonna be my best year. Nigga, you know what I've been going through? We don't need $48,000. Where I heard of the president, who's this nigga? Like, okay, his job is to just come in, find miscellaneous spending, and say, okay, cut that in half, alleviate that. Why are we spending $26,000 a month on cookies that sit in the lobby and then we throw half away? Shit like that. That's what he does, right? So being that he's been in there doing that, he came up with a proposal that said, hey, we're saving so much money now that I'm eradicating so much of this shit. Let's give every motherfucker in the country over 18 $5,000. It's called the Doge. What's that word they gave us? What's that word they gave us? Or stimulus. The Doge stimulus is what it would be. It would be giving everybody $5,000 out of the money that he found and saved, because it's trillions. It's trillions of dollars we've been just wasting. So him giving everybody $5,000 wouldn't put a dent in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, I'm with that. But there's this lady, boss. She's not fucking with it. Her name is Jasmine Crockett. She wants to stop them. You know what I'm saying? However, her salary a year is $174,000. Her net worth is $9 million. She has a $2 million townhome, a $1.5 million loft, and a $1.5 million lakefront cabin. Bitch, why do you want to stop me from getting my little 5 bandicers? My little 5 bands. It's 5 bands. She called it that's reckless spending. It's frivolous. Do you think? Because they gave us like $700 for gas or something, right? Like back in the stimuluses, it was like $700 for gas, and it was like a $1,200 one or something.
Mm-hmm.
$5,000 every American. What do you think about that? You think niggas is going crazy? Do you think that's too much, or you think it's not enough?
I'm a person that watches with money, right? And for me, it's good for some people. I mean, for every household to get a $5,000, every person to get $5,000. That's good. It's going to get spent anyway, right back into this fucked up system anyway. So it ain't going to matter. What I'm telling people, though, is this. Pay attention to what they're doing, because all they're doing is clouding their eyes with something so they can pacify you with what they're doing, so they can do what they're doing on the back end. That's what this is all about. I'm not against what they do, because everybody does their own thing. I mean, I think everybody should get some money if they find trillions of dollars being spent, $600 million on sushi, and motherfucker, who spends $600 million on sushi, and why?
That shit just sit in there. People.
And why?
At the White House, I make $180,000 a year. I come here, I might get some cookies or something if I ain't ate. But bitch, meet me at lunch. We having a little lunch. I got a lunch meeting with that girl at the thing. We eating in here at the White House buffet.
But it's bigger than. I mean, this is small pudding in a big pot. You know what I mean? This is just them trying to say we did something and we told you we were going to do something. That's what this is about. But it's bigger than that. So if you, like I told you guys, if you don't understand the game and you don't got no pieces on the board, at least get a piece on the board. So now you'll understand what the fuck is going on. Even if you don't move your piece. If your piece just stays still,
right, you
can understand what your piece, how you can move your piece when you watching how this game is being played. Because it's bigger than that, man. It's the $5,000 is just
ain't shit.
Okay. Throw that to them. Give them that, because guess what happens?
Ain't shit.
The people gonna love you because you said you was gonna do something and you did it.
Every time he comes, some money gonna come some way.
Right, and because if we really understand, the United States of America is only a business. It's a corporation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. That's why Washington, D.C. is separated from everywhere else. It's the District of Columbia. There's no other district nowhere else.
No other district.
There's no nothing. It's just that shit. Because it's a game. And we don't understand this game because we've never played it. And we never got set down to understand how to play it. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do understand it, you plan it, or you trying to play it how you think knowledgeable for a person that thinks with knowledge. You're trying to play the game with the thoughts of being knowledgeable and this is how it should go. That's not how it works.
And you can't even really get that far.
At all.
Until you learn to master your local. Shout out Tasha, the chef. You know what I'm talking about, Tasha? In front of you. She hit me. She was like, hey, you got anybody who need a job? They can travel. We pay. They just going to get motherfuckers to vote. I'm like, the vote's over. Trump's. She said, no, it's district something in this state. Their votes are coming up. They need people to vote. If you don't understand the voting on your local levels and shit, and I don't, I've learned a little bit here where I'm at, but you have to master that shit in order to master the next.
Master the big shit, and you don't know that. Yeah,
you can't just go from the trap to tell it. You can't tell me, and then Trump, but you don't know nothing about your local shit. Like, you can't tell
at all.
I don't even listen to niggas that be on the internet. Just and then see he want to do this, he want to do that, nigga. You don't know nothing about District 5, 6, or 9 in your community. You don't know who the mayor is.
What's going on and how it's moving.
You don't know who the mayor is or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what and I tell everybody that the game is to be played, man. And if you understand how to play the game, a lot of the game is cheating. It's cheating. Everybody is lining themselves up to win. That's what the game is about. If everybody was meant to win, then we'll be in a chaotic state. It's got to be losers. And a lot of people don't understand that. And I'm not telling you you're going to be a loser. I'm just telling you that you're going to lose at playing this game. And sometimes you got to lose to come back, to get back on the board, to try to win again. And sometimes what you thought was winning was actually losing, and you were losing for a reason. So, like I tell everybody, hey, 2025 is going to be the best year for y'all. Stay on your path. Stay meditating. Stay really asking for what you want. Stay manifesting everything that you want to. Stay dreaming. Stay focused, man. That's all I want y'all to do, because I'm telling you, it's going to be the greatest year for those that understand. That overstand and not understand.
Shout out my film company management in the house, man. Hawk Shabazz is in the house. Dope interview on Rebel TV with Hawk Shabazz. He managed Tupac, you know what I'm saying? He managed a bunch of other artists out of the Bay Area. Y'all tap in on Rebel TV and type in that name right there, HAQQ, Shabazz. Great story. Let's talk about this though, boss. It's a political night. A lot of people say they're going to protest a few days from now. February 28th is the day, and they're saying on February 28th, don't spend no money. They got key companies they telling you don't spend your money with, but there's a guy, he's saying don't spend any money with anybody. So get your gas the day before, get your groceries the day before. Let's just show America what happens if we don't spend any money for one day. Let's take a listen as this guy breaks that down.
To those who stand in solidarity, we are just 4 days away from making history. Right now, all focus is on Friday, February 28th, the full 24-hour economic blackout where we do not spend a single penny. No Walmart, no Amazon, no gas, no fast food, no corporate giants, nothing. This is about showing them that without us, they have nothing, that our dollars hold the power, and together we can disrupt this system that has taken advantage of us for far too long. But this is just the beginning. 1 week after the blackout we take on Amazon, and I will be revealing what we can do to make that boycott as effective as possible. But for now, Friday is the mission. Share this. Tell your friends and family and your coworkers. Get as many people as you can to commit to this, and do not spend any money at all. Nothing. We are not just witnessing change, my friend. We are the change. So I'll see you there on Friday, right here online. But remember, my friend, Friday is the focus right now. Get everyone. Thank you.
Not necessarily in the same vein as the shit you say, but this is kind of like some of the shit you say sometimes. Make a difference. Quit spending your money with the motherfuckers. You haven't necessarily honed it in on, hey, let's do these days. Do you think this can be effective if we just say February 28th, we ain't buying no gas, we ain't buying no clothes, we ain't buying shit? You think this can be effective?
It can be effective because when you hit people in their pocket, it causes a ripple effect. Because now they want to know what the fuck happened. And then if it affects them too much, they'll be knocking at your motherfucking door. You know? So one thing you got to do is when you do things of this nature is not be open about it. You be smart about how to do things and how to move, because they will kill you. I'm telling y'all something, and y'all may not understand what I'm talking about because I'll be talking, and some of y'all don't. You guys are not playing the game. I know for a fact you guys are not playing the game.
Right.
Effectiveness of how to do things is not always opening your mouth, telling people this is what you're going to do. You know what I mean? Because if you tell your enemy, I'm coming to attack you, then they're ready for the attack. You know what I'm saying? So when you do certain things, it's a way to do things. It's effective because it's money. Money is the most powerful thing that we take hold of here, period, in our country. You know what I mean? So it will hurt if they took a hit of, let's say they took a hit and it was
$9 billion.
Yeah, let's say
some niggas going to shop. They don't give a fuck. When they said boycott Target because Target says they don't have to hire black people no more, it was 3 black women on my shit saying, I won't stop shopping at Target. So motherfuckers is going to shop, but $9 billion ain't a lot.
Yeah, $9 billion ain't a lot.
Because they can do $1 billion in damage in California alone. So let's just 50 states.
It's enough to open their eyes and say, what the fuck was going on? You know what I mean? It ain't enough to shake the ripple, but it's enough to open their eyes and say, was that a ripple right there? You know what I mean? It's effective.
Or they could say, well, you gonna need these eggs, bitch, in a few days.
They always gonna say that. They always gonna say that.
Okay,
they always
y'all got that.
Yeah.
Raise the prices by 32 cents. Put that shit back out tomorrow.
And we're gonna get the same. We're gonna get the same money back.
It could go the other way. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say you don't show them or tell them what you got going on. You hit them without them knowing they got hit. Boom.
But how do you spread the word in a massive form without telling?
Because
we're all so connected through social media now. I got 8,000 followers. I tell my Facebook, you got 200,000 followers because you're an R&B singer. You tell it the only way to spread it massively is sharing it, or you're gonna have to secretly have like town meetings and shit.
And that's how you do it. Even then,
how do you organize town meetings in each and every city in the country?
Because you would have your person that you talk to in this city. Hey, get your city together. You can get your city together this way. You got these people, this organization, y'all get that together. Oh, this person, you go get this city together. You got people it's people that will get together and organize per city You know what I mean? Because they know who to tap in with. So like when niggas was coming to Fresno, right? The rappers was coming to Fresno.
Right.
Tap in with Boss. Boom. I got the line on these niggas coming to Fresno, right? Everybody don't know they coming to Fresno until I now say, hey, Dre at my house. So-and-so, pull up. So-and-so, pull up. So-and-so, pull up. Now, keep this amongst your inner circle. Now, this is what you do. Hey, so-and-so here, so-and-so here, so-and-so here. After that time, you probably have about 300-400 people, just depending on, you know, how y'all moving. But it's always ways to do things and do it in a manner to where they feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, now's the time. If you've never protested, though, if you've never went out to the street to march or protest, this is like a virtual protest. All you have to do to say that you were a part of the fight is sit at your house on February 28th and do nothing. It's gonna be hard for you not to DoorDash or go buy Swishers because bitch you forgot the Swishers. You know what I'm saying? Don't spend any money. Spending zero money in a day. It don't seem hard, but zero. Let's do this. Money Boss, how much money did you spend today?
$76.
On what? See, random. Regular day, nothing going on. It had something to do with the car shit or?
Yeah.
Food?
$76. Car. No food. I ain't bought no food.
I spent $15. Made sure I had lunch. Made sure I had and still needed some shit. Ended up spending $15 today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to remember. The 28th is what? Friday? Yep, 28th is Friday. Friday, y'all. Even if you don't really know what this is a restraint exercise for us, though. The 28th. Don't spend no money. You don't got to say, I'm on board with these people and what they doing. Do it as a restraint exercise for yourself. Because we randomly go out and you buy $8 worth of some chicken.
It's also affecting, though. It's affecting the small business, the small business people, like your friends. Who
have a business.
Who have a business. It's affecting them as well.
Go spend your money with them the day before and the day after.
Right, but
it's I get what you. See, I didn't think.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna hurt your friends who have their businesses. But we ain't got a lot of them.
Right, that has to. And this is what I had a problem with everybody saying. Don't shop at Target. Target because DEI. Do you know Target put more black products in their store than anyone?
But now they're saying they won't no longer carry. See, that was my key thing with it. Because
Target ain't gonna stop carrying it.
All right, I'm just saying though, when I went to the thing, that was the whole point of the Target one. Because I didn't say nothing about none of the other shit. When they went to Target, the whole thing was, will they any longer, because that was the first questions asked, will you continue to carry the black hair products, whatever. And then it's a lady, she's like one of the biggest black hair care motherfuckers through Target.
Mm-hmm.
She made her video and was like, hey y'all, please don't stop buying my shit. They haven't agreed to renew the contracts or whatever yet, but keep buying. So keep buying if that's what y'all want to do. But they're saying, hey, we got an open policy now to where we don't necessarily got to take none of this shit.
Right. They didn't have to take it in the beginning.
Well, what was that?
That have nothing to do with DEI.
They had to.
No, they did not
hire a certain amount of black motherfuckers and purchase a certain amount. They had to offer the opportunity, the same opportunities to black businesses as they did to white ones. Yes, they did, bro.
No. Okay, I'm not gonna argue.
I mean, go ahead. We're gonna look it up, but go ahead.
No, we're gonna move on past that because
that same lady was in the because I looked that lady was in the fight to get in there at first. That's why everybody's on her ass, because she fought to get in there. And they're like, well, now that you're in there, and they're saying they don't have to uphold that anymore, because she couldn't get in Target at first. She fought.
A lot of people couldn't get in Target.
So what I'm saying,
a lot of white people can't get into Target.
I mean, maybe. But what I'm saying is her fight, her particular fight was they wouldn't even acknowledge that she was trying to get in there. You know what I'm saying?
No, Target is probably one of the hardest stores to get any product in. That's the problem. People don't understand that part of it. Target ain't just like, I got product, let me put it in the store. No. Hell no. Target will turn your ass right around. Black, white, orange, pink, yellow, green.
Lundy says Walmart black products are scarce to none because you niggas keep stealing the shit. They gotta lock that shit in the triple glass plastic shit. If I gotta do this and then I gotta have a nigga available to come with a key and unlock it every time you want it, and then bitch you still run out the door with it, we're not gonna continue. I know what Walmart issue is, and I know what Target issue is. I know what Target just persecutes harder than any fucking store. When you walk in a Target, they got them signs. We are aggressive persecutors of shop. Like, they are super hard. They have the most undercover shoppers in their stores as well. So I've done a lot of research on the Target shit. They got more undercover motherfuckers in there. They go to court on your bitch ass the most when you steal from them. That's why a lot of boosters and shit don't fuck with Target. There's not as many Targets as there are Walmart stuff. But Target, they have a certain image to uphold. I mean, I don't know.
That's why it's hard
continue to shop. If you feel like you want to continue to shop there for black products, then that's a fight within itself. The fight really is, okay, are you just going to still continue to fuck with them if they're saying, we don't got to hire black people no more?
DEI wasn't even for black people in the first place.
I mean, some people believe that too. But, I mean, is it or is it not?
It was for white women.
All right. I mean, everybody can have a belief of what they thought it was for. However, when the questions come up, we asking about black people to you, and you saying, well, we can't guarantee that we gonna fuck with no niggas. So maybe it was for the higher, and we know a lot of it be for transgender, gay, LGBTQ motherfuckers too. We know that. That's the other minority. That's what black men. That's the eighth minority. Whatever the minorities are, that's the last one. We also know that. Like I had to explain, I explained this to my mother. Discrimination comes in many forms. You can be a black supervisor who only hires black people. You can be a gay guy who only hires gay people. It's still discriminatory to a straight guy who comes in for an interview and I'm qualified for the job. And then when a motherfucker check your track list of the people you hired, the last 9 people you hired are gay. Or Diego, you're the supervisor, and the last 9 people he hired are black, and I'm a white guy, and I'm watching this like, damn, the last 9 motherfuckers he hired was black. Like, he only hiring black. Discrimination come in many forms. It ain't just black, white. But what they're saying is the lines are the gloves are off. Nobody can call out anything. So black, white, gay. So that means a black. So it doesn't mean, okay, they didn't hire me because I'm black. Oh well, nigga. We don't have to abide by those laws. But that also means something for a straight guy. A straight guy can say, man, they not everybody in here gay. Like, they won't hire no straight dude in here. That's the same, and he could be white. But he can say, nigga, they won't hire me because I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? So discrimination comes in hella forms in 2025. You know what I'm saying? Could be a bitch only hiring fat bitches. I'm fat. I don't want no pretty little skinny bitch in here working around me. They the plump. All her and her whole team plump in that motherfucker. So discrimination come in different forms. I don't know. Shout out Tabitha Brown. We gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, on the 28th, you don't have to support the whole DEI battle or whatever. Just let's practice some self-restraint. How hard is it for you to not spend $1 that day? Do that for yourself. Let's try it. You know what I'm saying? Nate Dogg Jr. Nate Dogg Jr. is back, boss. No tragedy happened this time, thank the Lord. No tragedy happened, but he decided it was time to give back to the homeless. He has a new banger for you. I forget what you got to tell me what it's called at the end. Something with a P. Is it poverty or it's something with the P though? Nate Dogg Jr.'s back with a new hit. Let's take a look.
My mental health, so in them I see myself. Luckily I get the help. If it was nothing else, you would see me struggling. And on that other shit, I'm not judging them, cause it's shit that's above the rim, and they can't dunk it in. Who funding it? Shit, me and my brothers is sad. They just dump them in a part of town where you don't wanna go. They living real wild where ground is a home. They once had dreams but lost control. But nigga, who don't know life get cold? Some people don't come from a village, I know, and no policies that'll get them off the floor. Was a grind in the 70s just to help out. And if you gotta pass it up, it won't be in your route. Undesirable population, that's why we got to look. Undesirable population, that's why we got to look. Undesirable.
Nigga, what did you talk about?
So in them I see myself.
What is he singing at the end? What's the word?
Population.
Population. Population. Population. I knew it started with a P, but I'm like, what was it? Was it the people? Population is the new record by motherfucking Inhale, aka Nate Dogg Jr. Population, Money Boss. Hot or not?
That shit is trash, bro. I get the message. I understand the message, but that shit was trash.
Population. My nigga is the man. But I think, what I do think is he found his lane. His lane is going to do, like my videos is going to be action with a situation or a thing. You know what I'm saying? I think he found his lane. You know what I'm saying? Population. That nigga.
Undesirable population.
Oh my God. I definitely can sing Nate Dogg style better than him. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing.
He said, well, the concrete is a home. That nigga crazy. That nigga crazy.
That little ass stack. Nigga, if you don't. No, shout out to you giving back though. Salute to you giving back to the people. Motherfuckers in the video looking like, nigga, what is you? You probably didn't want to be on camera. They say don't do that kind of shit if you gonna film it. They said in 2025, leave the filming your charity actions off the social media. He took it to a new level, you know what I'm saying? But we were just talking about Walmart. This young lady made some mistakes early on in her life, boss. She tattered her face the fuck up. And now she's at an older age. She wants to turn her life around. She's been going to try to get a job, denied. And even with all the DEI shit going on, Walmart being one of the people who's saying they don't have to hire your black ass, she was hired. Let's take a look.
Just did an interview for Walmart inside the store. I want everybody to remember to stay positive. I'm about to cry because I can't believe it. I want everybody to stay positive, and no matter what you're doing in life, remember that you can do it as long as you got your mind to it. I just got hired at Walmart. And y'all heard my last video. I'm in Walmart. I just did my interview and I got hired. She cut my interview short and everything. Like, I'm gonna hire you just because, I'm like, this is crazy, yo. Oh my God, yo. I just came from a whole new city. I just moved. I moved, trying to better my life, doing things different, not selling drugs, not doing nothing. And I got hired. Anything is possible. I just did an interview for.
I think people deserve a second chance. However, boss, you have what's your business? A UPS store.
Right.
You purchased $28,000. You're able to purchase a UPS store where people drop off packages, buy their shipping goods, whatever you need, postal shit. Boss has a small UPS store. Would you hire this motherfucker to work at the counter?
At the counter, no. But in the store, yeah.
Stocking some tape.
Yeah, in the store,
some
yeah.
boxes and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely would hire her.
Walmart
Walmart
has a place for you. Walmart's pretty big.
Yeah, you're gonna be anywhere. You ain't gotta see a bunch of motherfuckers at Walmart.
Some of the jobs you've been denied for, it's not their fault.
Right.
I don't even know how you gonna do tattoo removal on your face. That's crazy.
The same way they do it on their motherfucking arms.
It's gonna hurt though. That shit hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt.
I'm quite sure it do. I don't got no tattoos, so I wouldn't know, but
she's viral now. She probably could find somebody to do it for free and make 100,000 off her YouTube channel going every week to get it done. She need a manager or somebody who helps her figure that shit out. That's on her, you know what I'm saying? Boss don't have a single tattoo, so he can't imagine. Like your face,
I can't help it.
Your face, like nigga.
I think that's the dumbest shit anybody does. Tattoo their face.
That's crazy.
That tells me you think you're ugly. You can do what you want. I think
it means you think you're ugly?
Yeah.
Some bitches find that hot though. Some bitches like a man with a tattoo face.
No, I don't care. I didn't say there wasn't people that didn't think that was hot. I'm just saying, I think, me personally, I think people that tattoo
that person,
I think they believe they're ugly. So they're trying to cover up their face with. Yeah.
I ain't gonna make you prettier. You're ugly.
But if somebody is a good tattoo artist and put nice tattoos on their face, and it takes away the plain ugly face, and you got, oh, look at that tattoo on your face. Oh, look at that. That's nice. You know what I mean? It goes
Miss
from
Monica
nobody told me.
says she had 7 removed. That shit hurt. 7, damn. Where was your tattoo? Arm?
Butt cheeks. Says enter. She took the enter off that motherfucker.
She had just enter above the ass.
Enter right.
Hilarious. Just can you remove the enter and just leave just? That's crazy. That nigga burnt.
Mental illness.
I've said this shit 1,000
I'm not gonna
times.
use mental illness with everything. I was using mental illness for a lot of shit. I ain't mental illness. Motherfuckers is just they see motherfuckers do something, they want to go do it. That's just how shit is. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers go look at other motherfuckers do it and say, "Oh, I'm going to do that too." Like, dang, because I got a nephew that got tattoos on his face, and I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't think he think he ugly. I think he a fine motherfucker. So I don't know. And my niece went and put one on her goddamn face. That's questionable. My niece put one on her motherfucking face. She put a little heart or some shit.
No, see, I'm talking about when they tattoo their whole fucking face. I ain't talking about
because Nev got a whole side of his shit, huh?
He got all this shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, that's gonna be 40 trying to get hired at Home Depot.
Right.
It's gonna be
and
rough.
I tell people that.
It's like, gonna be rough, nigga.
Y'all gonna be looking crazy in the motherfucker trying to get up.
For you motherfuckers who have been looking for a field to get in, I've said this 1,000 times, and now the same shit I've been saying. Statistics have proved that barbering is the fastest growing occupation trade in the U.S. over the next 10 years. So what happened was fucking corona pandemic. Barbers raised their prices like the houses. It's $30 minimum. You know what I'm saying? I seen a nigga the other day say $25. I said, okay. But I know he's just starting. So he's doing 25 to kind of edge out the niggas who are more established than him. But for established niggas, you're not getting a haircut for less than $30, $40. You know what I'm saying? I paid $30 and I got dreads. So all I'm getting is a line, my little sides, and then my mustache. That's $30 with tip. $35 to $40 every cut. Boss has a nigga come to his house Boss has hair. Boss got hair. Boss has his sides, so Boss ain't even getting his side shaved. Like, I get my side shaved. Boss don't get the side shaved. He just gets the line and then his face. Boss, tell the people what you pay for a haircut right now. Tell them what your haircut costs.
When he pull up to my house, it's $100.
Goddamn.
It's $100.
If you happen to go to him, what is it?
$60.
60 still. See what I'm saying? It's 60, man. 60 still for just the face and a little. So barber is one of the best.
I think he charges me $30, but I give him $60. It don't matter. Like that.
Oh, you pay 60 regardless.
I pay $60 regardless.
Okay. It's a good feel, ladies.
That's just him. Yeah.
Tell your sons. They getting ready to get out of high school. They necessarily don't really want to go to college. They don't really know. Go to barber school. And then, like I said, they got these programs. I know out here they got these programs. They pay for the barber school. Pay for the barber school. If you can do 3 cuts in an hour, that's $90 an hour. Ain't many jobs paying $90 an hour. If he only get 2 done, that's $60 an hour. Or 80, because the niggas be getting 40. You know what I'm saying? Tips. It's a good job. Let your sons, nephews, daughters, whoever, let them know that this shit is growing. The money's there. It's only gonna go up, you know what I'm saying, without a motherfucking doubt. Boss, it's about that time though. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's motherfucking do it. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time. It's about that time. It's about that time. You're having trouble in your life.
I can help you with that.
You need a new wife.
Let me show you how to get one.
It's time.
Ask Dr. Real.
You're having trouble with your man.
Don't even worry yourself.
Girl, you need a new plan.
I got one for you too.
It's time
to ask Dr. Real.
Time for some Ask Dr. Real. Sending you scenarios, situations, stories, whatever it is you got going on in your life, your friend's life, your baby mama's life, your homegirl's life, to either my inbox, Money Boss's inbox, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com, and I assure you that you shall
remain anonymous.
Remain anonymous.
And for all the lovely people out there that don't know what anonymous means, it just means we won't be telling them this your black ass that sent this motherfucking story in her. That's it.
That's it. That's it and that's all. You know what I'm talking about? It. Time for some Ask Dr. Real. Alrighty. Let me grab the phone off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Let me grab the phone. Alright. Shout out, bro. Since I just came home from prison a little over 8 months ago after serving 6.5 years. Welcome home, sir. I never asked my baby mama to hold it down or not date anyone, but she declared that she was riding it out with me. When I first got home, she gave me a new cell phone, amongst other things, but the phone is the center of the story, so we'll keep it there. I told her I don't know how to work it, and she begins to show me all the things that it does, the apps, how to screenshot, how to FaceTime, etc., etc., etc. But she also showed me this thing that allowed me to see her location. In case there was ever some type of an emergency, I could always know where her and my daughter were. Honestly, over the past few months, I haven't even thought about that feature, but over the past few weeks, maybe close to a month, she's been acting kind of distant and secretive in my opinion. My conscience had been eating at me, so I clicked that button. And I figured out, okay, this is how you see her location. I then began to notice that anytime our conversation gets weird, or she starts that distant shit, When I look at her location, it's always the same place it was 4 hours prior. Like she's cut it off. So I'm assuming she's cutting it off. When things are good, that location is moving. I can't lie, it's starting to get to me because I do not like to be played with. Should I approach her about it, or does it make me look crazy looking at her location, even though she's the one who came and offered that information to me and showed me how to use the feature? It's time to ask Dr. Real. Ooh. Interesting. Bro comes home after he's been home 8 months after doing 6.5 years. Baby mama got a bunch of shit for him. Shoes, clothes, and a phone. He like, man, I don't even know how to use this motherfucker. She begins to show him, oh, you do this like this, you screenshot like this, add your contacts like this, do your videos like this. And here's another feature, honey. My location. Tap on this, click on this, it shows you where I'm at. See me moving right here? If you ever haven't heard from me and I've been kidnapped for an hour or whatever, this is how you find out where I am. You know what I mean? Which means she probably had his location on. But she shows him how to use the location shit. He never even thought about it for a few months. But recently, situation been kind of weird, a little distant, a little attitude-ish. He goes back to, let me look at that location, okay? It's been gone a little longer. She been gone a little longer than she used to be. Ain't been home at the time she usually get here. He starts to look at this location shit. You know what I'm saying? Now he's noticing a pattern, though, boss. Anytime the mood is weird, that location shows a location from 4 hours prior. It's not moving. Anytime shit's moving smooth, it's going, that motherfucking location is active. You can see wherever she at. But anytime the mood is weird and she's away from home, that location is stuck. It's stuck on 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours prior to when he's looking at it. What he wants to know is, should he question her like, hey, what's up with this location shit every time you got an attitude? Or what's up with is you cutting this motherfucker off? Or does he look weird asking about this shit, even though this is something that you brought me? Hey, babe, this is how you figure out where I'm at. This is my location. Go on your phone. Do this. You can see me. Should he question her about? I'm starting to notice every time you got a motherfucking attitude, your location is off. Bitches, you want to get some dick when you mad? Or is this just, it could just be an attitude. You know, women find weird attitude shit to do. They block you for an hour. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But he wants to know, is he weird? You know what I'm saying? If he confronts her about her location settings on the phone. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to ask Dr. Red.
Well, my brother, I don't think you're weird if you ask what's going on, because if y'all in a relationship, you should feel like asking any question to your partner if you're feeling some type of way. Don't make an assumption if you don't know. So the only way to find out is you ask the question. Do it make you look weird? Do it make you look a little insecure? Maybe. I can't tell you that. It's just how you feel. You know, what somebody else feels about you, that's their, but how do you feel about it is the question. Do you feel like you're being an insecure man because you're asking a question? Or you feel like you're a man that deserves an answer because you're trying to find out what's going on? I'm going to tell you, man, stand up on your own 2 feet, man, and do what you feel is necessary for you. You know, if you have some questions about the situation, sit your woman down and talk to her about it. You know, the only way you can get to the end result of the whole situation is if you ask the questions and y'all have a conversation about it. You know, I can't see you just sitting back because it's bothering you because you here asking me, what do I think? And what should you do? I'm just going to tell you as a man, and you feel like, you know, you're standing on your own too, pull her to the side, sit down. Let's have an open conversation and open discussion about what's going on. And get your answer. I mean, don't feel no other way about it. Don't feel no less than a man. Don't feel nothing about it. You want to know. You want answers to the question. That's it. Other than that, there ain't nothing else to talk about, my guy. Sit your woman down and get the answers that you're looking for.
Nigga, you watching me?
Yeah. You show me how to.
That's the first shit he gonna get. You know, why are you watching me? You know what I'm saying? Sharon Mitchell, Boss believes that too. She says people change after 8 years.
10 years, a marriage
Boss
is
believes
over.
it's 10. He says it's over. You
10
said
years
8.
of marriage, 90% of marriage
8 is good
over.
because it changed at 8 and you divorced at 10.
Mm-hmm.
So Sharon, Boss believes the same thing you believe. People change after 8.
Yeah.
Gotta do some calculation with some motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Which I don't even don't change. Does everybody change for the worse?
No, not at all. Can't say that. That's why I say everybody changes, because somebody may be elevating and somebody may be stagnant, and that's why it goes that way. It's not for the worse. Yeah, and some people may be declining. It's not for the worse all the time. Sometimes it's for the better. You know, some people are growing and finding out who they are in their growth, and finding out who they are in their spirituality, finding out who they are as a person, as a whole, and the person you with. They knew the person that you were that didn't know who you was at the time when you met that person. You know what I mean? So.
And that's some shit I hate. Don't tell me some shit and then get mad if I ask you about it. Yeah. Or tell me you're gonna do some shit and then don't do it, and then you tripping on me because I didn't do it. Like, you said you was gonna do this.
Gonna do it. Right.
You're not doing it. Like, don't get mad at me because I didn't even ask you for that. You just here, nigga. I didn't know how to work that motherfucker. Like, bitch, you could have kept that feature away from me. Right. So, boss, you right, man. Ask about it. You know what I'm saying? Wandy said he's a man. How is he reserved on questions? He's not. He can ask. But you know, sometimes, Wandy, you might be a different breed. Women are your questioning. That's sassy.
Yeah,
you're insecure. Like, how am I insecure when I'm not insecure? I want to know the answer to this question. I'm insecure. You know what I'm saying? But if a lady comes to a man and says, "Do you still love me the same?" Is she insecure? Or does she want to know?
No, because a man would never tell her that she's insecure for saying that or asking that question. You know what I mean? If she asks that question, he's not going to feel like, damn, you're insecure about what we got going on or whatever. It's the other shit where we're going to feel like you're insecure when you keep bringing up this shit or keep bringing up that shit.
Because I'm going to ask, like, what made you ask me that? Am I showing you something different?
Something different?
You don't see it no more? You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily say you're insecure, but niggas get the insecure with everything we ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then it's different takes to everything when you're in a relationship, because your love and the way you show your love may not be the same way she shows her love and expect to be shown love. You know what I'm saying? So it can be a yin and a yang on both ends, but you got to find your common medium and a balance. You know what I mean? When there's no common medium, you're never going to have a balance in that situation. It's going to be a fucking lopsided ass situation, and it'll teeter-totter anyways. It'll be you lopsided one week, her lopsided the next. You know what I'm saying?
Wendy says the dumbest question is the one you don't ask. Absolutely. Shara says love is an action word you should never have to ask.
Well, that's not.
You gotta tell us what that means. He should never have to
please,
ask. Oh no, she's referring to the man saying, "Do you still love me the same?" But she could be seeing some. See, Shara, love is.
It's a phenomenon and it's different for everybody. Your actions,
everybody's
may
perception.
Be, your actions, my actions that I'm showing you, may not be the actions that you're reciprocating from me that I'm showing that you're not picking up, and you feel like I'm not showing it to you, but this is the way I show mine. It's just different.
Shout out Young 3. I had an interview Saturday. And he called out one of his partners. He was like, man, his heart ain't in it no more. He ain't fucking with it no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding the torch. His bro was like, nigga, I lost my mama, my cousin, my partner, all in the same year. I still love the music shit, but nigga, I just went through this. Like, nigga. His partner not seeing the way that he's seeing it though. So a woman saying, hey, you don't love me the same. Man, this nigga could have lost his job, lost his brother.
He's just not on his.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same. It don't mean he love you less.
His funk ain't there right
Sometimes
now.
Sometimes he dealing with his shit, right? So I used to come in the house and spin you around and shit like the motherfucking Honeymooners. Remember the TV show Honeymooners coming out?
Yeah.
Kiss you and shit. I ain't been in the mood for that. It don't mean I love you less. It's just I'm in a funk about life shit I got going on. And maybe it's good that you mention it so that I can snap myself out and take you out and remind you that I do love you the same. So love is an action word, but sometimes we go through some, men and women though, because women go through some shit, they be in their mood, then they blame it on their period. But you acting funny. I was on my period that week. I wasn't acting funny. Y'all got the period to fall on. Men don't have anything to fall back on. Like, you acting funny, you're acting different. And then you got to explain, like, man, remember my cousin died Thursday? Like, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's not you, it's life. Life be life and like a motherfucker. And life be whooping our motherfucking ass. So sometimes it's
all the time.
Glenn Mack in the house.
All the time, and people don't spend enough time for themselves, don't take enough time out for themselves to get themselves honed in understanding and get their spiritual self where they can deal with things in a magnitude of this person and that person, this person coming at them. You know what I mean? So some of us gotta take back, you know what I mean? Take back from a lot of giving.
Hormones ain't no joke. What's the hormone? You don't even laying that dick down. Is that the hormones?
That be the hormones.
When you going through your shit, you still better lay some dick.
Fact.
Amber White says men don't bleed, but they definitely have similar symptoms with attitude. Yeah, we go through our shit. My mood be bad than a motherfucker, and I be trying to suppress it and hide some shit. But when I'm in a bad mood, it's hard for me to fake. It's harder for boss to fake anything. I'm kind of better at going through some shit. Yeah, let's get up. Come on, let's go. And I'm having a bad night the whole night, and it's crazy because I just saw this. This is some cold shit too. I just saw this video with this guy, and they show the mom, and she has her daughters, and the dad's behind them, and they're singing "Happy Birthday" to the mom, and it said it's "Happy Birthday," and then it comes across the screen. This guy killed himself for 2 days after this video. So when you read that and then you look at him, it's like, damn, you can kind of see it. And then they show a video from like a month before with. He's at another social gathering. He's kind of distant, and motherfuckers laughing and joking. Nobody's noticing like he's going, but once they say he killed himself, as you watch every video, you look at the comment. How y'all didn't know he was going? I can see he going. We can see he going through it now, but in real time, y'all here, we having drinks, we laughing.
Motherfucker ain't paying no attention.
Yeah, he chuckled at a few things you can't realize. You never know what a motherfucker going through. The nigga killed himself 2 days after that video of his wife's birthday. So you never know sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? What a motherfucker's going on. To bro who wrote in, boss said, man, ask about it. Ain't no question the wrong question. No question, wrong question. Y'all know how we feel over here. We believe Tory is innocent. Free Tory. The lady's about to be pissed. Tory Lanez incarcerated. He's somewhere close to Fresno too. He's in Corcoran. What else is up there? Corcoran.
Mendota.
He's in one of them prisons close to Fresno. And he's working on a new album from in prison. Somehow he has a phone. I don't know. He might have been on that laptop. But he's doing like a freestyle and then a riot or a fight breaks out. Let's take a look.
Recording.
All right, tell me right. I'm right now. I gotta go up.
Ready?
You ready?
Ready.
Hey, I can't say I'm the same from last year. You can see the pain inside my eyes and I can't mask it. We was cutting metal off the bone so we could stash it. 500 on his Zella, make him do gymnastics. Seen that nigga run out to the yard and he got backflip. Crying in the cell so many nights that I got trapped in. I love him more than I got trapped in. He got more than I got trapped in.
Oh, what the fuck?
Motherfucking bear mace went off of that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be feeling for brother, because if he's not supposed to be there, that's fucked up that he's going through that kind of shit. Niggas ain't prepared for that kind of shit when that ain't what you accustomed to, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody's accustomed to going to jail unless you've been in jail, going back and forth to jail. The first time you go to jail, you're not accustomed to it. You get accustomed to it. Like, if he goes, say he get out, he'll be used to that shit when he go back in there.
The next time.
You feel what I'm saying? Nobody's accustomed to that shit. Nobody. That's why I say, and I knock on wood every time I say it. If I ever go to jail, I'm going to the hole. Now. I'm going straight to the hole.
You going to PC?
I'm going to the hole.
Walk in the soccer guard.
I'm
Not PC, I meant the hole. Yeah, you're right.
All my time in the hole.
Soccer garden. You're going to the hole.
I'm going to do all my time in the hole. I don't want to deal with your fucking politics. I don't want to deal with your politics. I don't even want to deal with y'all dumbass niggas in the first place. Because a lot of you dumb niggas is in here, and you did what you did, nigga.
I ain't going.
I'm innocent. No, you not, nigga.
You saying you going to the? You innocent? You not going? You going? I can't do the hole. The hole is crazy. 23-1. I can't do it. I need to hear a laugh or joke or fight or whatever. I can't do it.
That's why I tell, bruh.
To what degree though? Let's do that. 1 to 5, the hole.
No, I don't give a fuck. They gave me 15 years. I'm going to the hole.
No, you crazy. Oh,
I'm not doing no time with no nigga.
Nah, fuck that. I can't
Stop.
do the hole.
Mine over matter.
Okay, mine over matter.
Because it's only 2 days. It's only 2 days. I'm not doing 15 days. I'm doing 2 days.
The day you go in and the day you get out. That's what all the niggas
That's
say.
it. Because everything in between don't matter.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Everything, you get to carving that shit into the wall, nigga. It's way more days. Way more
everything
days.
In the middle. Everything in the middle don't matter.
365 times 15. It does matter when you just in there alone. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
You and that rat. You and a rat in that little ass box.
I ain't got to worry about the riots going up. I ain't got to worry about niggas stabbing me. I ain't got to worry about, nigga, we getting into it with the essays or we got into it. I ain't got to worry about none of that.
Cher, we do not believe that Tory did any of that. We don't even think she believes that he did any of that. But Cher says he literally shot a woman. We don't believe that. She wasn't even shot, first of all.
Yeah.
There was no bullet in her. This was a shot. The fragment was glass. We don't believe that. But, hey, not sure.
Hey,
Cher says she smashed his ego. I think Kylie Jenner smashed her ego at the pool party, which is where the whole shit started from. But everybody's entitled to their opinion. I believe that Kylie Jenner smashed her ego. Her best friend, who he was fucking first, who she started to sneak around and fuck with him after, smashed her ego as well. I don't know. I don't know. One thing about Earth, in this universe, the truth will reveal itself. I don't believe that man did none of that. Yeah, I don't believe
that. Man. Teach his own. Everybody believes what they want to.
Wendy says, his album dropping in March. I don't know. I might be dropping in March. I don't want to hear that nigga rap on the phone. I don't want to hear him rap on the phone. Not me personally. I don't want to hear him rap on the phone. Come home and do an album, nigga. Come home on the appeal. You know what I'm saying? Come home on the motherfucking appeal. Let me see what else we got. Little baby, it's Rico. I don't know if this is a great one. Let's do this. If you placed a mirror, if you placed a towel over a mirror, does your reflection still do what you do behind it? You cover the mirror, but there's somebody over here to the left or to the right, to the left or the right. Does your reflection, you're right here behind the towel, does your reflection still do what you're doing?
Yeah, if it can see it, the reflection don't stop.
But there's no reflection. There's no
but
reflection.
The reflection don't stop.
That's crazy. Let's take a look at it.
Can the mirror see my head moving?
Yeah.
How does the mirror know what I'm doing if I've got it covered?
The mirror is inanimate. It don't know nothing.
How can you see what my head is doing on the other side if I've got this up in front of me?
Because I can see your reflection.
How does the mirror know what I'm doing on the other side?
The mirror doesn't know what you're doing.
Is it showing what I'm doing on the other side?
I think there's a camera in the mirror.
Can you see me on the other side of this mirror?
I can.
But how can you see it if this thing is up in front of me?
It's called a reflection.
How? I'm covered. How can the mirror show it?
You're covering your part, but I can see on the outside. I can see the other part. I can see stuff that you can't see.
So is that how the mirror is showing?
I don't know what you're talking about. The mirror is a mirror. It
how
shows
does
reflections
the mirror know?
only.
How, if I'm covered, how does the mirror know what to reflect of me? I'm not in front of the mirror.
Crazy.
No, it's not. Because you can't see in front of you. But he's standing behind you, and his perception of what he can see sees what you can't see, because the mirror is picking up what you're doing.
Here's the scientific explanation. The phenomenon occurs due to the way light and reflection work. A mirror reflects light in a predictable manner. So this is a predictable manner, meaning the mirror low-key guessing. However, the angle of incidence, the angle at which light strikes the mirror, is equal to the angle of reflection. When a person stands directly in front of a mirror and blocks their own reflection, they are preventing light from reaching their eyes along the path that would normally allow them to see themselves. However, someone standing beside them has a different line of sight. Light reflecting off of the person in front can still reach the mirror and travel toward the observer at the side, allowing them to see the blocked person's reflection. Essentially, different viewing angles provide different perspectives on what is reflected. This is why a person might not see their own reflection while another observer looking from a different position can still see it. That is kind of fucking creepy to me. That's creepy.
It's the same thing. It really ain't, because you gotta understand how it is. Like, if you looking at something from up high, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking at something from up high, it'll look smaller than if a person was down low looking at it straight ahead. It'll look a lot bigger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just.
But you're right there, and it's watching you do but 90% of you are blocked, other than your two hands that are against the mirror. Blocked.
But the whole mirror still sees you. You're not blocking. If you block the whole mirror, it'll be different. You didn't block the whole mirror.
It's
so
mirror.
you just got.
But if a person walks up to you and holds a blanket over you, you're there. They hold a blanket up. You can't see what they're doing on the other side of this blanket. A mirror is some crazy shit, and light is some crazy shit. Because a person standing there would not be able to know what you're doing. If somebody's holding up a blanket, how many fingers are they holding up? You don't know. It's a blanket in front of you. That mirror shit is some creepy shit. People thought mirrors were evil in the fucking 19th century and all that shit anyways. That's some creepy shit. Something else that's creepy I don't have a video for is, have you ever been in a Tesla, boss?
No.
Okay, so when you're in a Tesla, Teslas have a screen. On that screen, if there's a person walking off to the sidewalk, you'll see a human on that screen blinking. You'll see a human off to the right where they are. I got in a Tesla. Even the construction cones, they have like a reflective thing around. I don't know what it is with the reflection cones, but other items you can't see, but cones, construction cones, you'll see them. So I'm riding in the car and I'm looking at the screen and I see a construction cone turned over, weighed in a difference, and I'm in a distance. I'm looking. I'm like, what the fuck? So when I look at the screen, I look and I see there's a construction cone over there. This Tesla's camera picks up there's so there's something in construction cones that appear on Tesla screens, right? In human life. So if there's a truck, that Tesla screen shows there's a truck. It shows a truck on the screen. So it doesn't look just like the truck. It's like all cartoon, like a truck. It's a little car. If the car's a little smaller, you see a little smaller car. That Tesla screen shows smaller car, human, dog, cone, truck, cone, human. You know what I'm saying? People have been saying drive a Tesla into a graveyard and you will see human over here, human over there, when there's nobody there. Just random scary shit. Just had nothing to do with shit. Had to do with the mirror scary shit. They say drive. It's videos too. If you go to YouTube, there's people driving through graveyards. It's become a new thing. Driving through graveyards with a Tesla, and they're like, look at the screen, and you'll see a nigga walking, and then they look, and there's no nigga walking. Tesla screens pick up human vibrations or some shit. Just random weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Shara says she saw it. Yeah, it's some, I be bored. Go look up Tesla graveyard. Just type in Tesla graveyard on YouTube. Motherfuckers be driving to like they family gravesite to see it, and it might not be nobody here, but they'll see a human over here, like a spirit over here, like Tesla. Creepy shit, you know what I'm saying? Creepy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I think mirrors are creepy. I get the light and the angles and science, but that is some creepy shit. Because technically it don't supposed to work if I'm blocking. If I'm blocking me right here, and you see she had her face like right to it. Like, that's creepy. Creepy.
Yeah, but did you see every time she went closer, the angle that he's standing at, he don't see her moving. She disappears.
Let me put
it's just angles. Go watch when you.
Can the mirror see my head moving?
Okay, watch right here.
How does the mirror
Watch
know
when
what
she
I'm
get
doing
closer.
if I've got it
He
covered?
don't see it. He sees her arm, but her face is gone.
How can you see what my head is doing on the other
No,
side? if I've
watch
got
when
this
she go
up in front
closer.
of me?
When she put her head down, the angle that he's
How can
standing
the-
at,
how does
because
the
the
mirror
mirror,
know
how the
what
mirror
I'm
is,
doing on the
how the
other
light
side?
She's
shining.
missing it.
It
But I'm saying,
shows
so
you.
if you go put his face like right next to the mirror around it, will he see her
Can you see
behind the
on the
mirror?
other side of his
Behind the
head?
towel?
But how
No.
can you
What
see
will
it?
he see
If
then?
this thing is up in
He's
front
going
of
to
me.
see the
Part
towel
of reflection.
because he's right there. From the angle that
I'm
he's
covered.
at,
How can the mirror
from the
show it?
angle,
You're covering your part.
because
but I can
he's
see
got
on
an
the
angle.
outside. I can see the
The
other part.
angle is
I
showing
can see stuff that you
her
can't see.
still on the
So
mirror.
is that how the mirror is shown?
The whole mirror is showing
I
her.
don't know what you're talking about.
She's just blocking the square of
The
the
mirror is a
mirror.
mirror. It
How
shows
does
And
the
they're not
mirror
the only
know?
ones with this
How- if
video.
I'm covered.
Make your own
I seen
videos. I seen black people do it, white people do it. There's a bunch of people doing these videos. Some motherfuckers try to block the whole towel and they're just looking at a little crack. And you can still see a motherfucker behind that mirror no matter where you.
Right.
If you got this much, you can see
Period.
all the way to the
Because-
other side. That shit is some creepy shit to me. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, so I'm scared. I don't know. They said mirrors were. Let me see what they said. Let me Google it. So niggas don't think I'm crazy. Let me Google this. Let me Google.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, brass mirrors were. Brass mirrors make evil spirits run away. So several cultures believe that mirrors ward off shit.
Everybody has their own belief, which ain't shit. Again, belief ain't shit. Keep telling people that. But people have.
For the most, mirrors are used to scare shit. But you know, in the movies, the mirror always got a motherfucker in there that don't supposed to be in there. Yeah, that's crazy. That's some freaky Jason shit. Fucking mirrors. Let me see what else we got before we get up out of here, man. On a Hump Day Secret Menu podcast. Secret menu. Okay, let's go to Cash Money concert. People are a little bit of worried about Birdman and possibly his health when they think he fell asleep mid-concert at the Louisiana Fest tour. Let's take a look. Wake your ass up, daddy. I can hear Lil Wayne, daddy. Wake your ass up, daddy. Goddamn, Birdman. Nigga out of there, you know what I'm saying? I hope you doing all right. Birdman older than motherfucker. How old is Birdman? Somebody Google Birdman age, you know what I'm saying? I forgot to put the clips of the Tesla graveyard in, Squirrel. I forgot. But type it in. That shit crazy. Just go to YouTube, type in Tesla graveyard. That's all you gotta type in. And you'll get 100 videos. That shit is crazy. I forgot to put it on here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sheriff says cocaine is a powerful drug. No, cocaine would have had him up around that motherfucker. I'm the number one stunner. 56 ain't that motherfucker old. But they have been on tour like a motherfucker, so 56 is kind of old to be up every night, drinking, partying, on stage, doing a full set, trying to fuck you a bitch or a boy after.
I couldn't do that. I'm not playing with you with him.
I'm just saying, because you know they're talking about...
All true y'all.
I'm just saying, whatever your preference is after the concert, you doing a full set, every city, you partying, you doing your shit, and then after you go back to the hotel, you trying to keep up with these young niggas. You know what they doing. Because Juvie probably still been doing his shows, but you got BG and Turk. Them niggas ain't been on tour in a minute. So, nigga, they back on tour like when they was 20. You know what I'm saying? So, I know he trying to keep up. They got to, you feel me? It's wear and tear. That's some strenuous shit. Motherfucker got a bottle, hella blunts, we kicking it. Birdman sleepy than a
like he was having a stroke.
Sleepy than a motherfucker. Birdman sleepy than a motherfucker. Birdman, we love you the prayers. Get well, nigga. What the fuck I want to have in my room at the end of the show is what the fuck I want to have in my room.
Yeah, I know, man. You know he'll be right at
They gonna fuck us up. He gonna fuck you up, D. I didn't say that.
And you know his brother be coming in here, so stop.
Why?
His brother is a regular in here.
He is, though. Shout out Terrence Gangster Williams. You know. You seen the tape like I seen the tape. You know what's going on.
Oh my God.
What is it? Evil Knievel, something in that bitch MacGyver. I'm the number one stunner. Hey man. I can't be biased.
We can't. Because I talk about Usher ass.
Yeah, you a cold nigga. And that's about my, you know what I'm saying? Confessions is my favorite R&B album of all time. You just be on my nigga. We even now. Instead of we even now. Yes, yeah. So let's take a look at this. This is a tragic incident that occurred. Young man goes in the store to get a few blunt wraps and a vape. When some guys come in the store behind him and attack him, these niggas attack him in a manner I've never seen. They grab his feet from under him. Never seen this tactic. Initially, I thought that's a great tactic. It wasn't. However, he is being charged with murder. Not on the first guy, but on the second guy. A lot of people are saying, no, this is self-defense. Even the store owner is saying, hey, this is self-defense. However, he's being charged with a murder on the second guy. Let's take a look.
Documents. Apparently, video shows from inside the store. 19-year-old Raekwon Avery entering the store. He carried on a conversation with a clerk about buying some vape products. The clerk tells us 30 seconds after Avery came in, two other men came in, and one of them attacked Avery from behind by pulling his feet out. As Avery leaned on the counter, he fell to the floor. Store video shows there was a short tussle on the ground, and store video shows Avery allegedly pulled a gun and shot the man. Then shot the second man who came in with the first, then shot the second man again as Avery was leaving the store. We agreed not to show the clerk or identify her, but she told us this.
The shooter, he was the victim. Like, he was talking, he wasn't bothering nobody. I'm just saying, he was trying to get a vape, and then they came from out of nowhere. I don't know why they did, but...
The store owner tells her side of the story, saying that she believes it was self-defense. Self-restraint. In that situation, it is hard as fuck for you to be grabbed, shoot one guy, shoot the second guy, and then not shoot the second guy again on the way out the door. What he's being charged for is the murder of the second guy because he shot him one more time. as he went out the door. Do you think you would have had the self-restraint to just shoot him to get off you? Or would you have shot the nigga one more time on the way out the door too?
Just depending on where my head is at the time. So I can't say yay, nay. Just depending on how mad I am. You know what I mean? Because if I'm mad, I'm gonna shoot them. I'm gonna shoot them both more than once. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna empty the clip out on both of these dumbass niggas.
Right.
For even trying it.
In his situation,
You know what I
he
mean?
only
So-
shot the first guy, I guess, maybe once or whatever the situation was with the first guy. He looked like he done, but he made sure the second guy was done. They both are in critical. Both of them lived. They both in critical condition. They both lived.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
I thought
They both hanging on by a thread.
Second-degree murder.
Because I mean, well,
They're not
attempted murder,
dead.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the murder, attempted murder, whatever that charge is with the word
Attempted
murder in
murder,
it, is on. It's only for the second guy because of the shot on the way out the door. But they're both not expected to live. But if they both were to die today, they gave him self-defense on the first nigga, and then attempted murder
See, that's
or
what I
what's
don't
about to
like
be
because-
murder on the second guy
See, that's what I don't like
for the extra
because
bullet.
the crime is if one dies, the other dies as well. Because they're going to charge you for the crime anyway. You know what I mean? Like, he was going to get charged. So, say he don't shoot the second guy, right? The guy that got killed, the first guy that got killed, the guy was going to get charged for his partner was going to get charged for that because of what y'all did.
His friend.
Yeah,
right. But he would have
the
walked.
bullet and
He
died
would have
anyway.
walked with self-defense because the first guy is self-defense in the clear. He's in the clear. I should have played the whole clip. I cut it off. I should have played the whole clip because it's a lot of talking. Though it's a lady from the store, and then the lady breaks.
No,
down.
I seen it. I heard it. She broke it down.
So he's
Yeah.
in the clear on the first nigga, regardless of how he turns out. It's the second guy, and it's not for the first shot. It's for that shot on the way out the door. I don't know if I'd had that self-restraint because you niggas grabbed me and started trying to whoop on me. Like, who has that? Who has the restraint to logically say, let me, okay. Like, I don't know. That's a hard one. The judicial system is crazy. People are fighting.
Yeah,
for it,
but that it's a bunch of that always because once he's down, that's like it's like if you sock a nigga and he fall on the ground and you kick him, that's a whole nother charge. Man.
Did you see the black guy with the white girls?
Yeah.
The white guy
They charging
socking.
him for the white boy. Yeah.
So I saw the whole tape. What happened is the dude left. And then he gathered his thoughts. 2-3 minutes later, he ran around the corner. And when he punched him, the dude hit his head and died. But the white dude hit him, fired on him. If you've seen the video, white dude
Fired
fired
on
on him.
him.
Bing.
From the side.
Bing, bing, bing.
Didn't
You
he?
know what I'm saying? Then he get
Case
loose.
punches.
He get loose. Everybody's like, but he attacked him. But he stayed, he waited, he didn't engage, and then it
Yeah, I
hit
didn't
him
see
like,
that.
I'm gonna get him. Yeah. When you watch the whole video, 2-3 minutes later, he run around the corner. And that's when he punched the white dude. The white dude fall and die. So they trying to get him for, it ain't even murder, it's battery. Manslaughter.
What they using for? Manslaughter. That's what I thought they were
Yeah, it's
using
some
for.
shit like that. It ain't murder, but it's like aggravated assault battery with, you know what I'm saying? Crazy shit, man. You gotta have restraint where there ain't, you know what I'm saying? But it's Secret Mini Podcast, Wednesday, hump day. Gotta get you over the hump, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what time it is. Friday night, we'll be here for the motherfucking sneaky link. Boss, man, YouTube only Friday nights, the sneaky link. Give us some game, though. It's hump day. Give us some game to get us over the hump. We got one more day in between now and Friday, Thursday. Give us some game to get over the hump.
Don't let your gratitude be overlooked by someone else's way of thinking they deserve it. Most people are around for the smallest things that they can get from you. You don't have to give anybody any part of you that's not worthy. Stop giving yourself to people that don't deserve you. Putting yourself in predicaments and situations for people that's not going to be there for you is only causing you harm. Understand that you are on your path where you're trying to go. Drop them niggas off. Drop your homegirls off. Drop your family off. Everybody needs to be dropped off because where you going, ain't enough room for them to go. It's okay. You're going to be all right. They're going to be all right because that's their life. Let them deal with that. Don't mean they have to be leeches and hold on to you and pull you back into wherever they at when you're trying to go forward. So stay positive about whatever it is you're doing. Stay focused on whatever it is you're doing. Continue to be great. Continue to grow within self and understand yourself as you move forward, because everybody ain't there for you. And as I say, everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your motherfucking partner. Y'all have a blessed day.
Stay down till you come up. When you come up, stay down. Secret Menu Podcast, Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all tapping in. Friday nights, if you've never been there, make sure you be there 9 p.m. to midnight. It's the Sneaky Link. YouTube only. Rebel TV 7854 is the channel. The link will be on a Facebook page, though. If you haven't been there, it's an experience. Make sure you there.
Oh, shit, my brother in here.
Who that is?
Eric Dozier.
Hello.
That's my big brother.
What it do?
What's up, bro?
What it do?
Call me. Love you, man.
What it do? Shout out to everybody pulling up. Special shout out to Sharon Mitchell. She said it's been her first time.
Oh,
her first time chatting with us. We love your new face. You was talking to us like you've been here before. I thought we had these conversations before. You was here like you've been here. You know what I'm saying? Amber White, we hadn't seen you in a long time. Good to see you here. Eric Dozier, what it is. Andrea Albaran came in on a late note, but it's always a pleasure to see you. Shout out to everybody else we seen in here. Wandy, it's always a pleasure to see you. Earl the Squirrel, Kimmy Kim, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that was in here. We seen y'all, man. Much love. See y'all Friday night for the Sneaky Link, you know what I'm saying? Diego Red is saying, oh, wait, I got one more thing to say. Saturday, I got the biggest dog of them all. Legend Loc. Sitting down with Legend Loc. Saturday, you know what I'm saying? Interesting story. Y'all know what he repping. And we're going to go into the psyche of that, you know what I'm saying? Fresh home, did a long little bid. Things have changed. Representing Eastside Fresno, Legend Loc. We're going to tap in Saturday, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely appreciate y'all tapping in without a doubt. Amber White says she loves us. We love you too. Bring your ass back.
Love you too,
more
man.
often.
Good seeing you again.
It's been a while. You guys broke up, huh?
Where you been, shorty? It's been a while.
Every time they get a boyfriend, they leave the podcast.
They leave the podcast. Listen, man. Tell your man to come with you so he can sit here and get some of this ignorance too, man. It ain't just for you. He can get some of this ignorance too, man.
Get a boyfriend and do not come back to this motherfucker. Like,
they be out of here. Somebody told me the other day, like, you ain't seen so-and-so in the podcast? She got a whole ass man. I'm like, God damn, that's why they left.
That's why.
I'm like, fuck.
Is watching the
Niggas
Secret
get
Menu
boyfriends and
podcast
get bad
cheating?
at the Secret Menu. Yeah.
Is watching this cheating?
Only a podcast. I can't help your girl through the screen. Trust me, I can't.
But we
It just don't
definitely
happen that way.
appreciate y'all pulling up and fucking with us. See y'all Friday night. Sneaky Link it is. You know what I'm talking about it. Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss is saying peace.
And we outro.